Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to take you on a little bit of like a gym bag tour slash what gym accessories I recommend for people, because I always love watching these videos because I'm so nosy. This puppy is literally stocked to the brim and it goes to the gym with me every single day. So yeah, let's get into it. But first, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Spencer. I create content for girls like you to help them create their dream life and just enjoy the life that they're creating. Okay, so firstly I want to show you my bag. I got it from Amazon. I absolutely love this. I honestly change gym bags probably like once a year or so because I love purchasing bags, especially for the gym. I don't know, I just love seeing the new pockets and filling the pockets. I'm not actually good at keeping my gym bag organized, as you can probably tell, but that's literally okay. I'll show you the actual gym bag itself and all the compartments once the gym bag's empty, because right now she's full and that will be a little bit tricky. So here she is, all of her glory. So first we can start with this strap that has one of my claw clips on it. This claw clip is actually super dirty, but if you remember from my favorites video, this was one of the staples. I have it in so many different colors and sizes. I am obsessed with it. I keep it with me just in case. I don't know. Do I use it regularly in the gym? Not really. But sometimes you just want to have your hair up in a claw clip.
Don't ask questions.
Thank you. Also, I contemplated taking everything out of the gym bag and like organizing it and making it look all cute and like cool inside my gym bag, but that's just not who I am as a person. So you're getting the raw, real gym bag side. I mean, you can't even really see inside of it. That's what we're working with. So keep watching until the end because that's when I'm going to go over all of the recommendations of what I actually think you should keep in your gym bag. So yeah, stay tuned. First thing in here is actually a jump rope. Now this actually, funnily enough, this I'm not using at the moment. This is, Victor's got it in his program, so I just keep it in my gym bag for him to use. And he used it recently, which is why it's at the top of my gym bag. But yeah, so I got this from Amazon. It's probably like 7 pounds. Love her. I am also not great at skipping. Moving on. Next, I have an assortment of bands. This is my warm-up band, so I use this to do like my upper body warm-ups. Like so. Really, really handy. I got this in a pack of probably like 5 or 6 like bands of different resistance on Amazon, and it was really cheap. Really, really recommend having these. They store so small and it just makes warming up so much easier. Should I link the products in the description? Okay, I'll link all the products in the description if I can find them. Some of them I'm not sure where I got them. Next, I have these. Oh my gosh, wow. So next I have these bands that I use for pull-ups and assisted dips. Again, I got them from Amazon. I have quite a few of these actually, but I don't know where the rest are. I only really use these two because the ones I need to be able to do a pull-up. They do kind of take up a lot of space in my bag though because they're like really thick, but I mean, gotta do what you gotta do to be a pull-up queen. Next is a recent addition to my gym bag. And when I say recent, I mean Friday of last week. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I recently hurt my back and I've been going through a little bit of like a physio journey. And by physio journey, I mean doing a few extra warm-ups. But my physio told me I should get a roller for my back, so I've been keeping this in my gym bag, so when I go to the gym I can like roll out my legs and my back as part of my warm-up and then also as part of my cooling down. And I have to say, I bloody love this little gal. It's like cracks your back a little bit. Next up, we have a barbell pad. This is honestly, this is one of the first things I ever bought for myself as like in terms of like gym equipment, and I've had it for like 3 years now. I absolutely love it. It's just to protect your hips when you're doing hip thrusts. I only bring this in my bag though on leg days because it takes up quite a lot of space in my bag because it's quite long. Next, what are these? Oh my gosh, these are my knee pads. Not my knee pads, what are they called? Knee sleeves. I notice a bit of knee pain when I do like leg press and other not knee-based activities. That sounds like I'm exercising my knees. They're exercises that are kind of strenuous on the knees. So I got these from ESN. They work really, really well. I just don't really think I like knee sleeves. I don't think I'm lifting heavy enough really to warrant these, but I also just wanted to have some because I see all the girlies with their knee sleeves and I was like, I want to see what the hype is about. Got some. Next up is my lifting belt. It's not the first thing I ever got gifted when I started doing like fitness content, but it's one of the first things I ever got gifted. And honestly, I felt like such a bad bee rocking up to the gym the next day with this. But yeah, I absolutely love this. I use this pretty much every leg day. Saves my back because as we know, I've got back pain. Next up, I have some wrist wraps. Recently my coach was like, you should probably just get some wrist wraps when I was doing bench to try and lift heavier because Y'all know I want to be a strong queen. Next, my wrist wraps. These were more of like for support, whereas these are to help with grip strength when I'm doing like RDLs or deadlifts or anything like that. Again, these are an absolute staple of my gym bag. I use them every single time I do RDLs or deadlifts, so I could not and will not without them. My tripod. So this is my tripod that I have for my phone. Sorry if you can hear the ambulance outside my house. Thank you. Yeah, so I bring this with me pretty much every time I go to the gym, just in case I need to film something, just because it's easier to have it than wish I brought it. And sometimes I do also have the tripod that you guys are standing on currently and my camera in my bag, but obviously y'all are filming me right now, so you can't be, but sometimes it is in there. That's the bulk of the actual like equipment that I'll say. And now we're gonna move into the stuff that's just literally floating around because I don't clean out my gym bag regularly. So let's see what's in here. I have this little case almost for my Apple Watch that I got when I bought this strap. I don't know why it's in my gym bag, but here we are. I think a broken piece of iPod. This is from an event that Victor went to. Why is this in my gym bag? So some backstories, I also use this bag to travel with me. Like anytime I go on a trip, I use this as my little like hold all. So I've also got all of like my paracetamols and hay fever, some foam earplugs. I have a highlighter. I got these from Amazon as well. They're like pastels and they're double-sided, which is really cute. I don't know why I'd need that in gym, but anywho. And then I also have some little like floss things. That's like the inside all set. And now we're gonna go through this front pocket. This is where like the bulk of the random things that I just kind of like throw in here go. So first off, I have some £5 vouchers for Heathrow Airport. Oh my gosh, I was trying to figure out when this is for. So when I was going home for Christmas, they took my dad's Christmas present off of me, which was a glass thing of Marmite because I wasn't allowed to bring it. And so they gave me some vouchers because they felt bad that they stole my dad's Christmas present. I tried to give these out as like a Christmas present to people in line behind me at the Cafe Nero, and literally all of them said no. And I was like, this is so embarrassing. I was like, this is literally just £5. I'm like, you can have them. Please, you can have them, like Merry Christmas. And they like literally turned their nose up at me. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so now I'm pretty sure they're like expired. I have some mints, except there's literally only one mint in here. Tampons, because there's nothing worse than when you're in the gym and you don't have one. Because if you need one, you need one. A little clip that I have never worn in my entire life, but I have owned this for probably about 7 years. I don't know why it's in this bag. 2 pens, a chapstick, 2 lip glosses. Oh my gosh, my nail file. Got a glass nail file the other week because I just wanted to have one in my bag, because you know when like an acrylic nail starts to break a little bit and you need to file it down before it turns into a disaster? Anyways, side rant over, sorry, but this is the best thing ever. A highlighter, another one. A little lollipop. I have one used earplug. I have some gum. And then I have this little piece that goes onto my camera. And that is literally everything in my gym bag. So now let me show you the different compartments of my gym bag. Sorry. We have this big pouch here, and it's got 2 pockets. It's got a zipper one that's like water lined or like waterproof lining. So like you can put liquids in here and it won't seep into the rest of the bag if it was to leak. And then it's got another little side pocket here, which is really, really handy. It's got this pouch on the bottom of the bag, which is so perfect for shoes or anything that's just a bit bulky. And it has this little front pocket here. Love her. It also has this little strap that goes on the back of your suitcase, which is really handy. Arguably, this does not stay well on the back of a suitcase. Miss Girl likes to fly off in the middle of like a strut. If I'm just strutting with my little thing behind me, it will fall off the side, and it is the most frustrating thing in the entire world. Out of the things that I've shown you, I'm going to quickly go through the things that I would say for a beginner in the gym are actually worth your money purchasing, that I am either glad I purchased when I did or I wish I'd purchased sooner. The barbell pad. Some gyms do have them, which is really, really handy, but some gyms don't. A lot of mine didn't have these, which is why I ended up purchasing it. It just makes my life so much easier, so highly, highly, highly recommend one of those. Next is some sort of like resistance band to warm up with. The quicker you can get into the routine of warming up and having a very strong, good warm-up routine, the less likely you are to injure yourself. So if I could give one of these to every one of you, I would, but they're super cheap from Amazon. Pick one up and they last for ages. You may think that they'll break easily. They really don't. I mean, I've only broken a few so far in my past, but that's also because I've been doing stupid things with them. So I think wrist wraps are actually really important as well. I do think it is important though to build up your grip strength, so don't just rely on these. But what I would say is work up in the weight until you literally just can't really hang on anymore, because having these will just allow you to do that little bit heavier and those extra few reps that your grip strength would give out on, because our legs are often a lot stronger than like our grip strength is. So if you're only relying on your grip strength, you're never going to really be able to push yourself past your limits with your legs. Does that make sense? With pull-up bands, there are the assisted pull-up machines, but I do think that having pull-up bands gives you a much more realistic range of motion than the pull-up machines. So in that sense, I would definitely say having these. And I wish that I'd started trying to do pull-ups a lot sooner in my journey, because I didn't start trying to do pull-ups until I was probably like 2 years into my fitness journey. And I just feel like if I had started from the beginning, I'd be a pull-up queen by now. And I just want to be a pull-up queen, but I'm just not yet, you know? But yeah, that's literally all that's in my gym bag. There's nothing too crazy in there. A whole lot of trash actually, which we need to get rid of. But yeah, if you have any questions on anything that I talked about, or any use cases you want to see, or if you want me to go in depth about any of the stuff I talked about, literally just let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, comment down below what your favorite thing from my gym bag was. I will see you in the next video. Remember, I post every Sunday at 6 p.m. GMT, baby. All right, bye.